track a tropical storm, Bill, making landfall on the Texas coast this morning, and it's set to bring some local impacts to our neighborhoods as well. Nearly everybody in our area is now under a flash flood watch, and it extends through more than 48 hours from now. Some of us will see about a half a foot of flooding rainfall. Areas out east, we can't rule out a foot of rain through the next couple of days. And even more rare, a tropical storm warning is in effect right now for Fayette County because you folks may see gusty winds over 40 miles an hour as that storm approaches later today. Now, it's not bad out there right now. I don't want to scare you on your morning commute. This will be later today, and here's why. Bill is still just offshore. He's maintaining his intensity at 50-mile-per-hour winds, and he's about 55 miles off the coast. The First Warning Weather Team is covering every angle of this tropical storm, and Mark Monstrola is live in Port Lavaca this morning, directly in the path. Mark, what are you seeing out there so far?
Thanks a lot, David, and good morning, everyone. Yeah, we are in Port Lavaca this morning, and behind me, as we stand along the shores here, is Lavaca Bay, which really, surprisingly, is fairly calm so far. The surf isn't overly crazy. Even more surprising, the winds haven't been that gusty, a little breezy here and there, and we really haven't seen much rainfall just yet. Just some light rain and a few bouts of heavy downpours, but right now it is dry, although just off the coast we're expecting a pretty good band to start to work in here over the next 45 minutes to an hour. But it's not the winds and it's not the surf that we're expecting to be a major concern. It's the immense amount of rainfall that Tropical Storm Bill is expected to push inland as it makes landfall just to the east of where we are currently located in Matagorda Bay. That will happen over the next few hours. And when it does come on shore, it'll be the first time the Texas coastline has seen a tropical cyclone since Tropical Storm Hermine back in September of 2010. Now, if you remember, Hermine brought about 7 inches of rain to Camp Mabry, so we are expecting a pretty good swath of rain with this storm, too. Now, with Hermine in Georgetown, well, we got the most rain that we saw across all of central Texas with that storm. I-35 flooded out. And right after Hermine exited Texas, right after the rains kind of evaporated away, well, that's when the drought began, and that drought ended just a few weeks ago with the unfortunate flooding that we saw over Memorial Day weekend. And very similar to Memorial Day weekend is this system coming in. Well, the grounds are already saturated as the rains are expected to push in over the next 24 hours, and we are expecting, as David mentioned, a pretty good swath of rainfall, as much even as 10, maybe 12 inches of rain in our far eastern communities. And you may be thinking to yourself, well, this is only a tropical storm. It's not even a hurricane. Well, get this, 3 out of the top 5 tropical cyclones, for the wettest tropical cyclones, rather, for the entire mainland of the United States have come along the Texas coastline and have only been tropical storms. They haven't even gotten to hurricane status. And that's pretty incredible when you think about it, because late June and early July storms that come on the western Gulf move very, very slowly, as Bill is. And there's an immense amount of moisture in the atmosphere right now, almost record amounts of moisture in the skies over central and southeastern Texas for this time of year. Not only will Bill feed off of the very warm waters of the Gulf, which are right around 83 to 84 degrees, but it will suck up all of that moisture that's already in the atmosphere and even feed off of some of the ground moisture inland, which is why those tropical storm warnings extend all the way in to Fayette County. So we are expecting a pretty deteriorating situation here over the next few hours as Bill makes its way toward shore, and we're definitely going to keep you posted as the morning goes on and at least we head into the afternoon. Things are fairly quiet, as mentioned, right now, but we don't expect it to be that way for much longer. All right, from Port Lavaca, we're going to send it back to you guys in the studio.
Mark, great insight out there. Do stay safe as we see those rain bands begin to move into your area in the next hour. One way to keep up with all the weather warnings, and we will have a lot of them, mainly flash flooding over the next couple of days, is by grabbing our KXAN Weather smartphone app. It's always available in your app store. Just type in KXAN Weather. It's free. It's for Android and iPhone, just about whatever phone you've got.